Yo, what's up guys? Today we are reacting to a video by a YouTuber called Simon Brajek. I hope I'm saying that right. He's from Norway and this is the ultimate Norway travel guide. I have been doing a few videos on Norway, so you can check that out on my channel. There's a playlist for Norway as well. And hey, if you live in Norway, let me know where you live in the comments down below. What city you live in Norway. And if you're not living in Norway, then tell me, where do you live? Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have an exclusive request, you can request it through Coffee. You can become a member also monthly. And yeah, let's go. Let's do this. The ultimate Norway travel guide. In fact, let me just read the description and it says, so you guys can also check this video out it will be in the description. It says, before you travel to Norway, check out this guide and find out the must-see places in Norway. I show you this beautiful country and list up my favorite destinations, focused on nature and outdoor experiences, northern lights, midnight sun, fjords, and mountains. Look forward to what Norway has to offer. And then there's a list of places that he's going to show. Correct me if I'm saying this wrong. Tromsø, Lingen, Senja, Adoya, Lofoten, Saltstraumen, Trollstigen, Geiranger, Atlanterhavsveien, Alesund, Lovatnet, Galdhøpiggen, goodness, Trolltunga, Breikestollen. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I hope so. Okay, and go support Simon in, well, his YouTube channel. The link is in the description. Okay, let's go. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Simon. I'm a Norwegian photographer, filmmaker, and travel addict. I've traveled to some of the most stunning locations in the world, but I realized that few places can compare to what Norway has to offer. Let me take you through my favorites. This is my ultimate Norway guide, with my must-see places. Number 1, Tromsø. Tromsø is the Arctic capital and the go-to place if you want to see orcas, northern lights, cute husky puppies,
and whales,
and polar bears.
Wow.
Well, you won't actually see live bears.
Oh, okay.
But drink a beer at this bar and you'll start seeing polar bears real fast.
Okay. Okay, yo, I like his sense of humor already. Let's go.
On a serious note, Tromsø must be on your bucket list if you are longing to see the magic sight which the auroras provide. The northern light season is long in Tromsø, which means a good chance to catch a glimpse of the dancing lights. Have a coffee and pet some puppies at the Husky Cafe, situated just outside the city center. Then book a...
I absolutely love dogs, love puppies, and huskies are just adorable.
Boat ride to see the orcas patrolling the coast. Take a scenic cable car, Fjellheisen, and get to see the grand nature surrounding Tromsø Island.
Wow.
Which actually is
beautiful
in size to Manhattan.
Really?
I dare say that the surrounding nature around Tromsø is quite a showstopper compared to what you'll see around New York City.
Okay, but is it as busy as New York? I don't think so, right? Now, can you imagine having like the size of New York? Well, maybe not the infrastructure either, but I think he's just comparing it to New York in terms of size, right?
Working your way south from Tromsø, you have to stop by Senja.
Senja.
In Norway. If you're a nature lover, the mountain peaks of Senja won't disappoint you.
That is beautiful.
Try hiking Segla and see why it's my favorite place to overlook the midnight sun as it touches the horizon without ever disappearing from sight.
Guys, I don't know why, but it feels dangerous. Maybe it's because he's standing at the edge of a mountain. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems dangerous to me. I don't know.
Head further south and you'll come across the world's most beautiful archipelago, the Lofoten Islands. Famous for a reason, these groups of islands will surely leave you in awe. Hike the popular Reinebringen and see for yourself why this place is on everyone's bucket list.
Her feet are dangling off the mountain. Oh, goodness.
Rent a kayak and take in the tranquility of the nature up close. Check out the Arctic beaches and test your football skills on the most insane football pitch in the world.
Okay, so we saw this on the other video, the previous video that I filmed, and I was asking the altitude, and you guys said, hey, it's at sea level. Okay, for some reason I thought, you know, it was on the mountaintop. I don't know why, but fun fact, sea level isn't the same all over, is it? Because the surface of the earth is I'm not going to go into detail there, but if you guys know, let me know.
Are you into scenic roads?
I'm not going to risk saying something I'm not 100% sure about.
Norway have plenty of them, and the king of them all is the epic Trollstigen, translated into the Troll's Ladder.
And I think that's one of the reasons the Netherlands is called, how do you call it in English? The lowlands? No, is it lowlands? No. Well, I know it in my language. Países Baixos, right? Okay, let me go back.
Are you into scenic roads? Norway have plenty of them, and the king of them all is the epic Trollstigen, translated into the Troll's Ladder. This windy road is not for the faint-hearted. Watch how it sneaks up this mountain pass, as if it was designed for a modern fairy tale. Be sure to check out the waterfall as you cross this bridge, and enjoy the panoramic view from the amazing lookout at the top of Trollstigen.
Looks beautiful. But everything seems to be on the edge. I mean, look at this picture on the right. She's on the edge right there. She's on the edge right there. Let me use this. I think this is a bigger screen. I hope you guys don't mind.
The Atlantic Road is also worth checking out. And this piece of road has been renowned worldwide because of the way it crawls through the hostile coastline of Norway.
She's just walking on the edge. I can't.
Keep on going south, and you'll arrive in Ålesund.
Ålesund.
Steep streets. It reminds me of a miniature version of San Francisco. There's no Golden Gate Bridge here, but Ålesund compensates with a lookout point called Axlar. Take the 418 steps up the hill and get rewarded with this view.
I love dogs. I really love dogs.
Your four-legged friends will also enjoy these incredible surroundings.
Well, huskies are beautiful, honestly, guys.
Next up on my favorites list has to be Lovatnet, situated outside a village called Stryn.
I've just noticed right now that my pronunciation of every single town was incorrect.
Lovatnet is a spectacular glacial lake that will leave you speechless. Dive into the water and feel the rejuvenating effects of the fresh and cold glacier water. The icy blue color looks fake, but makes for some great Instagram pictures.
Wow. Wow. And the reflection also of the mountain.
National Park and climb Galdhøpiggen, Norway's tallest mountain.
Galdhøpiggen.
As you ascend towards the peak at 2,469 meters, you'll cross a glacier, which was quite exciting.
Okay, so let me just mention one other thing that was talked about on my previous video. I said that there are many things that was shown on that previous video that were extreme sports, and some of you are like, extreme sports? This is a tourist attraction. And I know what you mean, like, but climbing 2 kilometers of like a snowy mountain seems a little bit extreme for, like for me. I don't know. It feels. I mean, you're mountain climbing here. Okay, it's more of a hike rather than a mountain climb, but still, it's like 2.5 kilometers up a steep, high, snowy mountain. But then again, I've hiked mountains before, in hot countries, so that was hard. So I can't imagine doing it in the cold. I don't know.
Once you reach the top,
maybe it's just
enjoy
me.
being on the top of Norway and grab a snack at the kiosk, which oddly enough is built on the top of this mountain.
And they're
However,
always sitting
this
on the
shop
edge.
has a pretty decent view. My next recommendation is not for the faint-hearted. This place is called Trolltunga, and it's one of a kind location that Norway is famous for. Here's the thing. This hike is 27 kilometers round trip and is expected to take 10 to 12 hours.
See, that's what I'm saying. 27 kilometers. Come on. Oh, of course. I guess you would rest and but I mean, you're walking 27 kilometers to stand on the edge of a mountain. For me, that is like insane. I mean, it's beautiful and it's probably worth it, but I don't know. It just feels far-fetched in my point of view. But you guys are used to it, right? If you live in Norway, you probably are laughing at me right now. You're probably like, oh, come on, man. That's just something we do like every day. But there are probably things that I am used to that you guys are like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I'll give you an example. For example, in Brazil, I have friends who live in the favela. I don't live in Brazil anymore, but I used to live near a favela. Never lived there myself, but I used to go visit my friends, and there were like shootouts. People were like, cops were shooting thieves, and we were just like, my friends just, sometimes I call them and there's like shooting in the background, and he's just like, don't worry, it's just the police. And you're like, okay. So that's normal in Brazil, That might be extreme to you guys, because it's actually one of the things that tourists do. They climb the favela to see, the communities over there. So sometimes there are shootouts, and hey, it's just, just sit and wait for it to pass, basically, But you see what I'm saying? We're like from different places. I'm from a tropical country, and that's why I find maybe this extreme, going up mountains with snow on it. Like, what if you slip? I don't know. Maybe it's not as steep as I'm thinking, because I'm thinking it's like a mountain climb or a mountain, like, maybe it's not as steep. Maybe it's just a normal walk. But then again, looking at these visuals, it's insane that people are like at the edge. Like, if she takes 3 steps, she's gone. That is something that, I wouldn't do. What if there's like a strong wind? I don't know.
This hike is 27 kilometers round trip and is expected to take 10 to 12 hours. You need to be in shape if you want to do this during one day.
Yeah.
We decided to spend the night at Trolltunga, which was a fantastic experience. We got the Trolltunga viewpoint to ourselves, and to see the surrounding landscape as the sun set and rose the following morning.
Okay. Now she's literally sitting on the edge, dangling her feet. That is crazy.
The sun set and rose the following morning.
Would you guys do that? Let me know in the comments.
Another lofty option is Preikestolen. As featured in the latest Mission Impossible movie, this place has a vertical drop of 600 meters, straight down into the fjord.
Nice.
If you have a fear of heights, this might not be the place for you, but you should know that the hike to Preikestolen is fairly easy. Enjoy the views of the underlying fjord, just don't fall down.
See, this is a good tip. I like his tip. Don't fall down. See, now that's a true guide. Oh wow, this is beautiful. This is the one we saw, like there's a hole, right? It's like the spotlight where the sun comes through. Oh, the whirlpool.
So, when will you go to Norway?
I don't know. I don't know. Recently, I've been really enjoying the videos that have been recommended and that have been sent, and you know, I've been really enjoying Norway videos. So I'll probably visit Norway soon. I used to travel a lot, and because of the recent events the last 2 years I couldn't travel, but I'll get back to traveling. And Norway, Sweden, they're on the list. But that is crazy, the way that, you know, they're just dangling on the edge. I can't get that through my head, you know. But then again, I did mention on the previous video that I did have a trauma when I was a kid. It involved a friend of mine falling from the height, and yeah, don't want to remember that, but you know, it sticks with you. Anyways, guys, don't forget. Okay, that took a sad turn, but I think that's it. If you guys want to send me any message, leave it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, coffee is the way to go if you want to send me a message. And I don't want this to end on a sad tone, but hey, things happen, right? I will see you on the next video. Take care, guys. Bye bye. See you soon. And let me know what your favorite part of Norway is. Take care.